From the EDC, got another great guest on the air today, Karin Leaf.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
It is foggy out.
You're
right.
It's a week and a day from Halloween.
Yes.
But you want to talk about things happening in December.
I do. I know. We're going to jump right into December.
I like it. What do you got for me?
December 7th, we have the Innovation Expo out at Little Creek Event Center.
Uh-huh.
I want to say this is the 9th year. This will be the second year that we've brought it home to Mason County.
Yeah.
We had last year a little over 400 people. Really successful. The feedback on the venue was wonderful. It was prior to Little Creek Casino. It was held at the Great Wolf Lodge. Another great place. But we do love having it here in Mason County.
Started in Mason County, right? Before
the original, yes.
The first time out, it was at the Little Creek.
I believe so.
That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. I don't have my history with me this morning, but yes.
Well, hopefully we'll get that fixed there soon.
Yeah.
So back to the Little Creek. Tell me about last year's event. How many people, how many groups show up? What do you guys talk about? What would be a good draw for someone to come to this?
A good draw. This is in partnership with Thurston County, Pacific, Lewis, Grace Harbor.
Okay.
So it's the Pac 5.
Yeah.
We had a little over 400 people. Quite a few exhibitors, vendors there, sponsors. iFiber was a sponsor last year. We love the support. We come together as a region, the Pac 5, and we hear from Dr. Bill Connerly, an economist, that tells us where we've been, where we're headed. He's a wonderful speaker. We have the breakout sessions, which last year, I don't know if you attended, we had cross-laminated timber and cannabis, just 2 of, I believe, 6, and it was standing room only. We didn't have enough room for all the people.
Big burgeoning businesses.
Correct. Yeah, it was great. This year, we do have a little bit different. We've got workforce development, food tourism, the housing demands, and innovation policy approaches.
What's food tourism?
Good question. We'll find out about that in December. You hear about these foodies and bloggers that travel all over just to, they'll go drive for 2 hours to try the best burger. And, look, we have, 7 businesses of our own up for the best of Western Washington, a few restaurants. So that's great.
I bring it up. I think my folks were down in Portland, right? And they signed up for this thing where you do a kind of a walkabout in Portland and you stop by these different restaurants. And is that what food tourism would be then?
I honestly can't answer that. I know I wish that I could. I apologize.
No,
but
we're just kind of talking this thing out.
Yeah.
For people that follow Guy Fieri when he travels around the country, because I know he went to a couple places in Olympia, and actually one of the cookers at the Oyster Fest cooking competition was on his show and provided an Oyster Fest winning recipe for him. But people will travel to find where he stopped at.
That's amazing. It is. And he was here at Sins.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I think we just figured out what food tourism is.
You're fabulous. I love it. You have your favorite, steakhouses that you want to go try. Your favorite rib restaurants, seafood. Look at Sins. People drove for hours to come and see her and stand in line to get a table. It's foodies.
It makes sense.
People love their food.
The other thing that I like to talk about this with you guys at the EDC, because it seems like so much of our day-to-day is a battle. It's us against them, and we want to be number one and whatever. But we've got these 5 counties that normally would be potentially vying for businesses themselves individually. But you guys have realized that through this collaboration, the whole region is stronger.
It is. It is collaboration. You have to work together, support one another. I'm all about that. Whether at work, in your community, the relationship between the 5 counties is really great. The directors are amazing. Staff is wonderful. And we've got some really great businesses. We all work together, help where and when we can. And that's the way it should be.
So coming up, the 2017 Regional Economic Forecast and Expo, Thursday, December 7th. It's an all-day thing, 8:30 to 3 at the Little Creek. Lots of breakout sessions, programs, conversations. $75 a ticket, or for a table of 8, it's $525. Still looking for sponsors and all that stuff too?
Yes. Yep. I've started getting out in our community to our local businesses. I know that Carissa Benjamin at Thurston EDC, she'll be over to come knocking on doors with me. If you wanted more information or to become a sponsor, you can contact Carissa at the Thurston EDC. Her number is 360-464-6040. She's wonderful to work with. She can answer a lot more questions if you have those about, sponsorship, in-kind sponsorship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Become a part of it.
You
It's
can
a great
also
event.
find out more on the website, Choose Mason, and we'll put links to that in the show notes here when we post this interview. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Have a good rest of your Monday. Have a good week.
You too. Thank you.